Simone from In-Home Trainer, certified in-home and virtual personal trainer, and I'm so excited to show you this knee-friendly workout that'll help you strengthen the knees as well as condition them in a safe and gentle way that'll allow them to get stronger and for you to work out the whole body at the same time in a way that works. So let's get started with warming up. Let's start with high knee. Just going to bring up one knee at a time, just like this. And you can bring elbow to the other side of the knee, opposite elbow to opposite knee, or just have the hands here. Okay, so if you notice, there's also a part 1 to this workout routine. You can check that out after or before. As long as you do both, that'll be the best because it targets all of the muscle groups necessary, okay? So I would definitely combine the two. Hop over and check that one out after. Okay, so if you're still warming up here, keeping that core engaged, we're nice and tall, elongated, and then we're going to kick the butt back, bring the arms back. This is also a warm-up move that we did in the previous one, but there are going to be different moves in today's workout. This is today's part 2, okay? So it's good to make sure that we're getting everything, okay? Because like I had mentioned before, the knee is connected to the quads, which are connected to the hamstrings, the calves, the adductors, which are the inner and outer thighs. So we want to get it all. And last one there. Good. Now from here, we're going to be reaching over to the left, lean, reach over to the right, lean, and stick out that hip. Now you don't have to go as far as I'm going. Maybe right here is where you need to be. Hey, listen to your body. We're just getting warmed up, so don't think you have to go into beast mode right now. That time is coming. So we are going to be doing a series of 5 exercises, and we are going to work on getting the heart rate up higher this time. Okay, part 1 was more of a conditioning routine. This one's more of getting that heart rate up and working hard. And last one there. Good. Okay, now we're going to step the feet together and together to the other side. Almost like we're just doing a side shuffle, a side dance. This is like a safe dance move you see everyone do on the dance floor, but we're just making the steps a little bit wider, okay? Just be safe though, make sure you're on a good surface. Watch those knees the entire workout. Okay, you want to be able to distinguish between a sharp, bad pain and maybe a slight discomfort, a tugging, a good pain, okay? That the muscles are just working again. And you can go a little bit faster here. Okay, anything you could do. And awesome. Okay, now we're gonna extend the leg forward and back, holding on to something, chair, wall, whatever you have. We're gonna start with the left leg so you can get forward and back like this. Allows us to open up the hips, work on the knee. You can bend the knee back, or you can just have the leg straight the whole time. And then let's switch other side, forward and back. And also allows us to just become aware of our body and where it is. Last one there, good. Okay, we are going to bring the leg, same thing, out to the side and to the center this time instead. So you might want to hold on to the wall again, out and middle, like we're kicking a soccer ball. Okay? And just keep that other leg stable. And other side. And don't worry, our first exercise is going to get that heart rate up a little bit more. All these movements are dynamic movements to get our body ready for what we're going to be putting it through. Okay, we're going to work on some squats, and there hasn't been any squats in any of the exercises so far, but this is just going to be a little bit in the warm-up, okay? You don't have to go as deep as you see a lot of people do. We're just going to do a gentle squat, and then extend the leg forward into a kick. Okay, this is really friendly on the knees, especially if you push the butt back more and you don't go as low. Now, if you can go low, then go here. But squats are really fundamental for actually strengthening the knees. I don't like taking them out. I think everybody can and should be able to do them for the most part. Of course, there are exceptions to everything, but they are what you call a fundamental movement, in the sense that fundamental movements are movements we were made to do. If you notice, a lot of babies can do squats just naturally. They'll like drop that butt down to the floor, pick things up, they don't even think. And squats is something that we were all born to do. Okay, so don't be scared of them. You just have to be able to do them right and carefully in what works for you. And they're a great way to get that heart rate up. Let's do a couple more here. And last one. Good. Let's lean over at the waist, feel the stretch in the back of the legs, then come up, squeeze the butt, hips slightly forward, and repeat. So we're just warming up the back, the hips, all that. We're working at all the different planes of motion. I had mentioned before, and I'll mention it again, the treadmill or bike is not the best way to warm up, okay? You gotta do it other ways. You can combine that bike or treadmill warm up with this one, because now we're really working and moving in all planes of motion and really moving all the muscles of the body in more than just one way. And one more left. Good. Now, legs apart, arms out to the side. We're gonna go over to the left, windmill down, left hand to left leg, come back up. And now other side, left hand to right leg, and up. Take your time though, maybe bend the knees a little bit if you find it's too much of a strain on the back of the legs, but it is a good way to warm up and stretch the back of the legs as well as those inner and outer thighs. And last one over here. Good. Okay, let's get started. We are gonna start with the inchworm, or what I call the crawl out. We're gonna do it for 40 seconds. When you hear the timer go off, that's when you know you're done. Okay, so this is what it's gonna consist of. I'm gonna show you first. We're gonna be here at the top of the mat, or the back of the mat rather, and we're gonna crawl forward with our hands. Go as far forward as you can. If you can get into a full plank like this, I'll be very happy. But at the same time, do what works for you, and then coming back. Now, if you find that when you come back, you have to bend the knees too much and it's uncomfortable, then what you could do is just go forward and come back from here. And then go forward, come back just right here. You don't have to come all the way up. But then once the timer goes off, you're coming all the way up for sure. Okay, let's get started with that inchworm. Crawling it out, here we go. Or the crawl out, forward, coming back. I'm gonna just stay down and go forward again. Or you can come back up if you wanna make it a little bit more easier for you. But again, you wanna push yourself here. Okay, that's what it's all about. And making sure that you stick the chest out. Try not to round the back too much. And there's no need to look at the feet until you're actually going back. Once you go forward, look slightly ahead. And coming all the way back up to the top. Awesome. Let's go to the next move. The soldier walk. Okay, we're gonna have one leg up, other leg up. Okay, ready? 40 seconds, and go. Up, down, up, down. Now my opposite hand is going, or one hand is going to the opposite foot. You can do it that way, or just same leg, same arm, okay? Just like this. Whatever works for you. But the main thing here is to stand tall, stack of books on your head, engage that core. And we want to point the toes up to the ceiling. So we are working the back of the legs here, just like we were in the previous exercise, that crawl out. 8 more seconds left. Let's see if you can go faster. Work on the balance on the feet. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, we're just gonna go back to back. Next move is gonna be the knee drive. We're gonna be doing 40 seconds one side, 40 seconds the other. So arms up like this, leg back behind you, and then we're gonna drive the knee forward as we bring the hands down. Now you can hold onto a chair if you need to, or be beside a wall so you can just grab onto it. But here we go, 40 seconds, go. And I'm just tapping the toe down and then driving that knee back up. Okay, so try not to rest on the heel and then go forward unless you find that you're able to take a break that way. We want to make sure that we're going. Keep it going, knee forward, chest out, looking straight ahead. Every time that knee comes forward, you're utilizing it as a way to engage the core some more. Bear down, a little bit of a crunch happening here if you think about it. And also working on getting that heart rate up. Once the timer goes off, we're going straight to the other side, okay? Make that transition quick. Other side, go. And at this point, that heart rate should be getting up. You should be getting more tired. And this standing leg, the knee is slightly bent, just to give me that support. So you should be doing the same thing. Okay, again, holding onto a chair or being close to the wall if you need that balance. Making sure you're not rounding the back or looking down at the floor That's gonna mess up your posture, and we wanna have as good form as possible. That's usually always the goal. 5 more seconds, faster. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I'm gonna give you a water break. Go ahead and take it because the heart rate should be up higher now. And if it's not, you're not working as hard as you can, okay? Next, we're gonna be moving on to reaching down into a squat, reaching up to the ceiling for a calf raise, okay? So follow me here, reaching down, up to the tippy toes. And here we go. Down and reach up, tippy toes. Down and reach up. So we're combining these two moves. Here we're working the quads, here at the top we're working the calves, which are both connected to the knees. Quads are in the front, calves are in the back. So it's perfectly balanced here. And at the same time, you can go as low as you want. Like obviously I'm not touching the floor, but if you want to, you definitely can. If you want to add even more, do a jump. Okay, but again, can your knees handle it? Listen to your body. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Okay, a little bit of an easier exercise. We're gonna go on the floor for the next one. Okay, 40 seconds, we're gonna be doing an inner thigh raise. So you're gonna lie on your side, another side lying exercise. Back of the leg behind you is bent. Closest leg to the floor is straight. And we're gonna lift up the leg, not letting it go past the knee here of this other leg, and then bring it back down, but make sure it hovers over the floor. Here we go, up and down, 40 seconds. And here you can go pretty fast, I would say. We are targeting right in here. So in part 1, we targeted more on the outside of the leg. And this one, part 2, we are getting more of the inside of that thigh, which is equally important. Again, you want to keep it balanced. Whew, I'm starting to feel a burn now. You should too, 15 seconds to go. Again, no equipment here, but you're still gonna get something out of it. You can put an ankle weight on if you wanna intensify this one a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching over to the other side right away. Getting ready, set, and go. Up and down. And here we go, keep repeating that, up and down. Not letting it go past the leg. And it's okay if you rock back a little bit, but just make sure you're not all the way on your back, or else you're not gonna get that inner thigh targeted. So the more on your side, the better. And focus right on this area. You can even put your hand there. That'll help your mind to know that that muscle needs to be working right now. Focus on it. 10 more seconds to go. Keep up with that speed. Breathing, of course, too. We'll get a break after this, and we're going right back to the top. And last one. Good. You can go back into child's pose here. The best, safe, natural, relaxing position. And then we are back up, doing it all over again. Okay, water break done. We're ready. Back to that crawl out. Here we go. Forward and back. You can come all the way back or part way. Part way makes it harder. All the way back makes it easier depending on how your knees are feeling. Okay. I am going to be doing this part way version. You find the version best for you. And if you find doing this on the floor is too tough, you can do it on the couch, on the bed, whatever works for you. 10 more seconds left. We're still moving and also watching our posture. It's so easy to start rounding here. Even I did it, but this is what you want. Chest out, looking slightly ahead, shoulder blades back. Good. Finish it. Last one there. Okay, awesome. Let's move to the soldier walk. Here we go. Leg up and then other leg up, remember? So here we are. And like I had mentioned in the previous part 1 exercise routine, it is great when you do these one-legged movements because 1, it allows you to identify which knee, which part of the body, which muscle is more weak, okay? And then also it allows certain muscle groups that you've never used before to start firing off. And that's what we need. We need these stabilizers to start working too. Faster here, almost done. Awesome. Good. Let's go to our next move, which is the knee drive, okay? Arms up, leg back, toe on the floor, only the toes, and forward and back we go. This is like, what do you call it? Kickboxing? I'm horrible. I don't do much of it. I wanted to until COVID happened, but let's drive that knee forward and back. Who are you connecting that knee with? Use that, channel that energy into driving that knee forward, speeding it up, getting that power. This is a power move. And again, try and just have the toes on the floor. Try not to round the back, stick out that chest, be proud. You're confident here. Last one. And straight to the other side, here we go. Leg back, arms up to start, go. This is where we get that heart rate up. Let's do it right now. You hear me breathing? And home workouts can be effective as you want them to be, okay? You have to put in the effort, find what works for you, modify as necessary, then go hard. Here is where we are going into beast mode. Emptying the tank. 10 more seconds left. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it going, and 1. Awesome. Good. Okay, now we have the inner, or rather, the up and down. Remember that one? Here we go. Reaching down to the floor, up to the ceiling, onto the tippy toes. Go. Down, reach up, tippy toes. Down, up. Adding a jump if you need to, or reaching down lower if you can. Or maybe you're right here. Modified squat. But the main thing here is the speed. Okay, you want to go fast. Don't be easy on yourself. Then you're just cheating. And you're the one losing. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Nice. Now we're down to the floor. Lying on the side, doing that inner thigh raise again. 40 seconds. Here we go. And you can take a break, by the way. Whew. We will definitely take one after this. Leg out straight. Keep it straight. Keep it locked in there. And lift. Up and down. 40 seconds. Getting that inner thigh. Remember what I said? Maybe that tactile touch will help you focus. Or get that ankle weight on. Or just keep it going like I am here. Lifting it up slightly higher. We'll get it if you're not feeling that area as much as you could. But just making sure it doesn't go past that knee. Engage that core. Put the hand on it too. You should feel it. Getting tight to support your body being unbalanced like this. And again, we're working one leg again. So you're going to feel the core and other muscle groups firing off. 4, 3, keep up with that speed. And 1. Other side. And go straight into it. And good news, one more round after this of all of these exercises, then we'll be done. We'll stretch and we'll be done. So it's coming. And that wonderful feeling is coming too. After the workout, when you know you've worked hard, the body just feels so light, amazing. Those endorphins are coursing through you, giving you those feel-good hormones, and that's what we're looking for. We want to get that high after the workout. So we do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stretch. And any way you need to, just a light, gentle stretch. You know my favorite child's pose, but I'm gonna take that water break now. Okay, check out my water bottle, by the way. I got this on Amazon. It's like the size of my head, but it's beautiful because I actually drink the whole thing every day, or I try to, and it really does help encourage me to drink more water. So if you want to check it out, or if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, comment below. Last round, let's go back to that crawl out. Ready, set, go. And because it's the last round, we are doing the very best that we can. Getting into a full plank if you can. And if you find this to be too difficult, remember, You can do it on a couch, on the bed, even on the chair. Whatever works. We're coming all the way back up, not going as far out. I don't care, I just want you working hard. 10 more seconds. 9, 8. Last time we're doing this, let's make it count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay. Soldier walk. Ready? Straight to it. Up and down. Or both arms, same leg. That's really a soldier walk. And reach. I like opposite hand, opposite leg more. A little bit easier to remember. Let's go faster, faster, faster. Feel the stretch behind your leg. And I don't care if you can't get your leg all the way up, but definitely lift up that leg and keep switching. Get that heart rate up last round, okay? Like I said, make it count. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then knee drive, arm up, leg back to start, go. Smile. I feel like we forget to do that when we're working out sometimes. We're just so miserable. But smile, get into it. Once you smile, maybe that body of yours that doesn't want to do it won't hate it as much. Because I know not everybody loves exercising as much as I do. But the more you do something, the easier it becomes. And the stronger you're going to get when it comes to exercise. 2 and 1. Good. Other side, and if you find you have difficulty with balance, grab a chair. Just remember all those modifications I gave you. There's no reason you can't do a specific exercise move. When there's so many different ways, you can do it. And like I said, channel that energy. Who are you driving that knee into? What are you driving it into? What? Just keep it going until it's done. Okay, and actually that's the timer. I just pressed it by accident, so perfect. Let's move on to our next move, reaching down, coming up, and onto the tippy toes at the top. Ready? Go. Down, up. Nice and quick. Utilize the whole body here. Get lower if you can. "15 seconds. One more exercise left after this. And like I said before, you can add a jump to maximize it if you know, hey, last 4 seconds left now. What can I do? Good. Awesome. Let's go down to the floor. Doing that knee lift, or that leg lift, for the inner thigh. Oops. Let's get onto the floor, doing that inner thigh leg lift. Okay, here we go. On our side, last exercise today, up and down. Are you tired? Was this easy, hard, medium? Let us know in the comments below. And how much water have you been drinking? Do you find you're drinking more, less, the same? Most people need to drink more water. And you're gonna definitely do so after we finish this set on both sides of the legs. 10 more seconds left. Feel that burn. And 1. Good. Switch. Other side. Here we go. And go. Up and down. Trying not to rock too much. Keep the body glued where it is. Trying to stay on the side as much as possible. And again, utilize that core. 20 seconds left. Last exercise. We are in that home stretch, everyone. Stay with me. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, take that water break and then meet me down here for those stretches. First stretch we're gonna do is lying on the stomach, okay? Whew. And then we're gonna use this hand as a cushion for our head. You can turn the head to the side, you can have the chin on the hand, whatever works. And this is stretching out the quad. And other side. Doesn't it feel like forever now that we're actually doing it for the recommended 30 seconds? I want you to try really implementing that in your other exercise routines, because we rush over the stretches way too often and they're really important, especially when you have knee pain. And release. Let's go back into child's pose. So peel your body off the floor, push the hips back, butt down to the heels, arms straight, head down, elbows down. And we're done. Then we're gonna have the legs forward. Very classic seated stretch here. Legs straight. If you have one of those long stretchy bands, you're gonna wrap it around the feet and lean forward, or from here just hands forward as far as you can get them without having the knees pop up. As soon as they pop up, you know you've gone too far. And then hinge at the waist, head looking at the knees. Feeling it down the back, the spine more, down the butt, and even behind the legs. And if you find the knees are coming up, keep the hands back here, okay? We're just gonna hold this one. It's fine if you hold it a little bit longer. And hinge. Very good. And keep holding. Deep breaths. That's what we're focusing on here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Making that exhale long, long, long. Good. Maybe even reaching both the hands towards the toes. And release. Awesome. Okay, we are going to leave it there. And thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you didn't check out part 1, check that out now. Let us know what you thought about this video. Like, thumbs up, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment. We'd really appreciate it. Or subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye.